Hello and welcome. This is Alchemistexe, and this is a weekly update for May 13th, or I guess May 12th, because they did a Wednesday update. So this video could have been yesterday, but I was super busy. So we've got one new limited unit and two normal pool mementos, and then job pluses for Eve and Fraise, which is kind of cool because they have really not gotten a ton of use. Like, there wasn't really anything interesting Eve could do, and then Fraise was like super niche if you needed like a slash resistant magic light guy. But now they both have like what I would call good good jobs. And in terms of the challenge boards, you can get Eve for free, so that's kind of fun. And then 150 shards. There's also a challenge board for Rachel, so you can only benefit from this if you have her, but it is nice to get shards of her for free. So there is that. And then I believe next week this challenge board is going to get an extra page too, so look out for that. So let's take a look at the new event before getting into anything else. But also just TLDR, I think this is kind of a skip week in terms of banners. I'll go into detail about that. But yeah, let's go on to this. So the Job Plus event is the coin style. The coins are letters, but they function the exact same way as coins. So if you just do the various levels, farm the coins, and then both Eve and Fraise, their tokens and their equipment pieces are all going to be there. Oh, that hell level is a giant pain, by the way. Don't worry if you can't get all of the missions at the same time. It's a giant pain. If you've got Asuka and her memento, then it seems like it's way easier. I don't have that memento, so so I was kind of out of luck there. So as you can see, I just kind of whale united my way through it and got the different missions on different runs. I did not enjoy that. It felt like it wasn't. I mean, there were some interesting parts. Like one of the runs, I used Vettel and Fraise and did a lot of CC and magic tanking and stuff. But for the ratio of strategy to just ridiculously stacked HP stats on enemies was not a ratio I enjoyed. But if you're on the newer end, don't worry because the rewards aren't amazing and you can still get the coins from the EX Plus or the EX. So you can get access to those job pluses regardless. In terms of other events, there's just some nice celebration-y things like the Road to Enlightenment and Vision Clear all is this week as well. So that's good for everyone. And there's another damage quest that is similar to the one that we had last week, except with a different type of enemy. I haven't done this one yet, so looks like you want to use female units. And that's about it. But yeah, you can get some decent prizes from the coins that you get from that. And then there's also a port battle going on. Like my port's super small, so I never really participate in that. It's always like you can't do that. So I don't have a lot to say there. I'm not super invested in anything port related. And then Genesis is still going on for another week, so if you're still farming out that box, it's a good time to do so, or any other ones. Oh, about that, we're probably getting close to the point where in Japan they removed the gems from the repeatable box events. So if that's important to you, I would farm what you can there. It's up to you to decide how much it's worth to you because you're basically trading out event skip tickets for gems. And depending on how scarce those are, they might be better spent in other ways. Oh, also don't forget consecrated elements because easy prizes. But yeah, that is about it for the content. So let's take a look at the banners. Okay, so here we are at the banners. Oh, but just real quick, here, while I do this free summon for Genesis shards, I did do a bit more summoning than I originally planned to do last week, and then also a little bit yesterday. So what I ended up doing last week was I decided it was worth my while to get 1,000 Genesis coins. Just looking at some of my units like Dark Julia, considering Nyx's Gate 5 for the future, that kind of thing. So I did that. And then I did 2 laps of the Andex banner. But I didn't upload a video of any of that summoning because it was just so bad. Like I got literally nothing good in terms of pulls. And it was like so bad that it wasn't even funny. I was just like mad and like sad. So, it didn't work. Like there was no way for that to be, worth your guys' time. So long story short, I'm halfway to transmuting Index, and I'll consider that for the future. And then I can get a bunch of shards of like Dark Julia and Nyx and probably Adelaide too with all of the coins that I got. But otherwise, it's literally like some of the worst luck I've ever had in terms of summoning. But yeah, okay, now let's talk about banners proper. So there's a one paid banner, and it's the Memento type, and you can get one of these guaranteed with the associated relief. I don't think this is that good of a banner because of these. Sharons and Moas are limited. The others are normal pool. Reliefs are always good, but there's so many ways to get them. Even though I don't think any of these mementos are explicitly bad, they're all decent. I don't know if it's worth your money. I would definitely wait until Saturday, see if there's a better paid banner. I say that a lot though, so no surprises there. This banner is garbage because if you want to get Rachel, her shards are in the shop, so you can transmute her. I definitely wouldn't pull hard for her. She seems like a kind of cool unit. Not like particularly like ridiculously strong, but like with an interesting kit. She can do a lot of things related to like CT and positioning and all that. I would definitely not call her must have. But if you do like the unit, then I would go the transmutation route rather than doing this because it's just, especially because it's like split with even Fraise, and most people, especially if you've been playing a long time, are going to have them already. Kind of the same thing with this one. Both of these units have their hard quests, so if you really want Torito or Sharon, then you could just transmute them. I don't think this is worth it for anyone. The the Limit Break Festival might be if you're interested in some of these units or just trying to round out your collection a little bit. I suppose we should look at the pool because I forgot to do that earlier. Okay, you can get anybody in here. So if you're going for units, or especially if you're free to play and you've got discount tickets stacked up, then at the very least, throwing a couple at this, maybe not so bad, especially with the 2 and 4 being cheaper. So yeah, good spot there. This one, I'd say it's a skip unless you're brand new when you do step 1. If you want either the Eve Fraise or the Rachel Memento like really badly, then this is the place to get it. They are both normal pool, so there's that to think about. And then another one with 1 limited and 3 normal pools. So I will say Gerald and Natalie's mementos are really great for them, but there's been enough ways to get them for free. Plus, we're going to get a couple memento tickets anyway, so I don't think this is worth the gems, at least not in the same way that the above one would be if you were really focused on those units. So yeah, that is it for the new banners. There's still a few old ones as well. But yeah, that is it for a weekly update. Yeah, I'm still working hard on animation. That's where a lot of my time has been going, working on that 500 subscriber special. So it's kind of eating away at my ability to do other content for this game, but there hasn't been as much that has really interested in me yet, so I'm just going to keep focusing on that. But for those of you that do summon this week, hopefully all of you have good luck, and hope everyone has fun this week, and I will see you all next time.